We are all spirit, mind, and body, but we are fueled, propelled, if you will, by our emotions, by our feelings. Hello everybody, I'm Roger Simpson, clinical hypnotist at theflowcenter.com. You can reach us at theflowcenter.com here in Dallas, or at hypnosisoverthephone.com, or at my private number, 214-699-6627. Now, feelings transcend time and space. They're intangible. They can't be contained by physical barriers. Grief, sorrow, and anger, jealousy, envy, disgust, and guilt, they're traumatic emotions that haunt us from our past. Nervousness, apprehension, anxiety, worry, tension, fear, those are all negative emotions that splat on the windshield of our future, so to speak. The concealed inner mind is childlike, and it lives in the present where emotions are resting, taking the day off. That's why accessing your mind through hypnosis is by itself so therapeutic and rejuvenating. When we're interviewing our clients at the beginning of their visits, the clients will be encouraged to talk about their difficulties, their issues, the issue that brought them to us. They will often hear us ask them that cliched question, and how did that make you feel? Well, this information is actually necessary because feelings, emotions, do transcend time, future time, and past time. The negative traumatic emotions of the past are often the cause of those dreadful emotions of the future, and that make people overweight and nervous, anxious, abusive of drugs, others, themselves. These stress emotions can even show up as serious illnesses, incurable diseases, or age-related diseases. When the normally concealed mind is brought forward out from behind the adult critical mind and asked to re-experience an emotional event, an event that was talked about when we asked, how did that make you feel? That re-experiencing helps to propel the inner mind back to that event, or even a similar earlier event when that emotion was felt for the first time. When that experience or event is identified, well, that's called identification. Using the intuitive mind's own resources, that event can be examined, even in a detached way, if it's too painful, and be diffused, or looked at from another point of view. Forgiveness can happen, or the event can be handled in ways that only the client's inner mind knows, or has to know. And when that resolution is reached, oftentimes the client may find that changing that habit, or accepting positive suggestions for change, become more effective and permanent. The pain that we all carry around, sometimes from childhood, and sometimes all the way back to our earliest hours on this earth, well, that's put to rest. Now, truthfully, the client nor the hypnotist needs to know exactly how the past event or trauma was resolved. In fact, the client, at their own request, can choose not to remember the event at all, or maybe recall it at a later date when the client feels stronger or more in control of themselves. This process is one of the methods or tools in the hypnotist's tool shed to put out the fires of the emotions that fuel our body, spirit, mind. Listen, just being a member of the human race with all the harmful programming you get from even your parents when you're still in the womb even, not to mention the constant pounding your childlike inner mind takes from all the media and advertising, and do this and don't do this and do that, and the peer pressure. Just to walk into a place that can help yourself to remove, well, maybe not remove, but reimagine your life as being in your hands for a change, in your hands for a change, or the hands of the good and perfect Spirit within you. Just to experience that is so cathartic, releasing, relieving, comforting, calming, cleansing. Oh, this is Roger Simpson, clinical hypnotist at theflowcenter.com. You can reach us in Dallas at theflowcenter.com or at hypnosisoverthephone.com or at my private number, 214-699-6627. Space and time transcended. See you next time.